Hey y'all. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes, couple of minutes, just to see if anybody's wait and see who's going to join. We're just right at 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna give it a little time before we get started. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hello, thank you for joining. Just gonna give it a couple of more minutes. Excuse me, couple of more minutes to see who else is going to join. If this is your first time here, my name is Nakai and I am with Created for Purpose. And I am just, first of all, I am a self-proclaimed introvert, and um, I decided to challenge myself and come on here for 7 days and teach other introverts how to create faceless content. So today is day two of creating faceless content. Today, we're going to be finishing up with our frame TV art. If you were here yesterday, then you saw that I showed you how to create TV art, frame TV art. Today, we are going to be adding some sound to our TV art. That's another option that you can make available on your Faceless YouTube channel. So let's see, it is 7:02. I'm going to give it about 3 more minutes till 5 after to see who else is going to join, and then we'll go ahead and get started. And if you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to put your questions in the chat. I'm going to do better tonight with monitoring the chat. Um, I'm going to throw in a link. Hope everybody is doing okay tonight. So, if you are here because you want to learn how to create faceless content because you're an introvert, you don't want to be on TV, go ahead and drop a one in the chat for me. If you don't want to be on screen, but you want to learn how to create faceless content, just drop a one in the chat for me. If you don't mind being on camera, but you still want to learn how to create faceless content, go ahead and drop a two in the chat for me. All right, we're going to give it 1 more minute. All right. Thank you for joining. Again, if this is your first time here, my name is Nakai. I'm with Creative for Purpose, and I create digital art using AI. And tonight we're going to be talking about I'm going to show you how to create faceless content um, for your YouTube channel. So I'm going to show you how to, over the next 7 days, I'm going to show you how to create faceless content. And then I'm going to show you how to set up your YouTube page or your YouTube channel um, and upload that faceless content onto your YouTube channel. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, you can go ahead and I'm about to put a link in the comments and you can go ahead and check out that link and it will show you or it gives you an idea of what faceless content is. Right, so it is 5 after, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so when we left off last night, We just finished doing two videos for our Frame YouTube channel. First one I went ahead and uploaded. The second one I wanted to save for tonight because I wanted to show you how to add sound to that one. So I'm going to go ahead. I already have my CapCut open, so we're going to go ahead and start in CapCut tonight. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to upload the video that I created in Canva yesterday. I'm going to upload that into CapCut. 1 second. Looks like my CapCut ended or cut out on me. So let me open it back up. All right. So we are ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the video that I created last night. And I created this in 25-minute increments um, because the AI music site that I'm going to use, it allows you to create up to 25 minutes worth of sound at a time. So to me, it just makes it a lot easier if you create your video in 25-minute increments. And we're going to be working with royalty-free music. So you can use this music to get, and I'm going to show you a couple of different sites. I'm going to show you a free site. I'm also going to show you the difference in the free subscriptions as well as the paid subscriptions. So we'll be working with both of those tonight. All right. So I've already uploaded my video. So the first place I'm going to get my sounds from is this is the main site that I use. It's a site called Moobert. Okay. Now this does offer royalty-free music. Um, what I like about Moobert so far is that it allows you to it allows up to 25-minute duration. So the other sites that we'll talk about only are going to give you anywhere up to 4 to maybe 5 minutes at a time. Also, another good thing about Moobert is you can set your type. So if you just want to use AI, if you just want to create one track, you could do that. If you want to create a track on a loop, it will do that. If you want to create a mix, which if you are doing sound for your faceless channels, your faceless YouTube channels, you usually want to create a mix of songs. Um, you can also do jingles as well. And then, like I said, it allows you to do up to 25 minutes. So that's what I like about Moobert. Now, let's look at the let's look at the subscriptions real quick. So let's check out pricing. All right. So I have the Pro plan. Okay, this is what I have here. So with the Pro plan, you get 500 tracks a month, and I'm telling you, um, my month is almost over, and I'm probably maybe at about 400 tracks, maybe. And I haven't even used all of those tracks yet. Okay. Now they do have a free subscription and it gives you 25 tracks a month. And it's an MP3s with attribution generate up to 25 tracks. It allows you to for free. Now, with that subscription, the only thing about that is if you're trying to get your YouTube channel or you're trying to get monetized, you cannot use the free subscription for that. So let's first talk about this creator subscription. Okay, so with the creator subscription, it's $14 a month. You get 500 tracks a month. You can use it for social and NFTs. So there's no attribution needed, no audio watermark, no loss list of quality, and promoted boosted post. Okay, that's the only thing you can use that creator subscription for. The pro subscription, if you're trying to get your channel monetized, that's the one that you're going to want. Now, that one is $39 a month. It allows you to generate up to 500 tracks a month. And of course, you can use it for commercial use, including YouTube. So you're going to get the same thing that you get with the creator subscription, but you're also going to be able to use it for monetized posts, so you can make money off of it. ads, including digital and TV radio. You can use it for that. You can use in client projects, and you can use as in-game music. So, for instance, if you want to um, live stream your faceless channel, that is something that's another option, and we're going to go over that later on in the week. Um, so, let's talk about this business account real quick. The business account is $199 a month. You get 1,000 tracks a month to generate. And this is more so for agencies and apps. But you get, of course, the same things that you get with the creator and the pro. But you also get in app music and an account manager to support. Okay. So again, I have the pro account, and I like it. It works for me. Um, All right. So again, if you do go with the free one, um, you're only going to get 25 tracks a month, and the only thing you get with that is the NFT soundtracks. Okay. All right. So let's go back. So I already started generating some sounds, because sometimes it takes a long time. It does take a long time to upload them. So these are the ones that I'm going to actually be using tonight, um, to go with that video that I created yesterday for my Frame TV art channel. Okay. So I don't know. We probably won't be able to hear the music because I don't know how it works, but let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Somebody can, if somebody in the chat can just give me a one if you can hear this music. Anybody? Okay. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully you can. But what I did was I just put in a prompt. Let me show you the prompt that I put in. So I wanted this to be ambient, and excuse me, it's an ambient meditation, calming and 741 HZ's meditation frequency, hymns and forest rain sounds of rain. Okay, so that was what I used to generate these sounds. One second. Excuse me. That was the prompt that I used. You can pretty much put any type of prompt in here, to generate the type of sounds or the type of music that you want to create. Um, Also, you can get some ideas. So if you select genres and go to, it takes you here. They have the popular genres. So ambient is very popular, classical, chill hop, lo-fi, and we're going to do a lo-fi channel as well later in the week. Chill out, neoclassic, pop, R&B, chill atmosphere. Now, for this TV framed art, I like to use ambient sounds, and you can use, whatever you want. I like to use an ambient sound, just because it's kind of more, it's a lot more mellow. Um, and it gives you like a really relaxed, meditative type of sound. So they have a lot of different things. So you can use these as prompts if you don't want to write your own prompts. All you have to do is just select one. So let's see if you want to select ambient. It's going to pull up some suggested tracks. Um, and so you can listen to any of these suggested tracks. And if you like it, you can click on it and you can say generate similar. Okay. Or some of them you can even add to your downloads and you can download that particular track. Some of them you will, if you try to download, you will have to pay for those separately. Um, but you can generate something similar and it will populate the actual, and I don't want to generate that because I don't want to use it up, but it will populate the prompt for you, and then you can just generate that track similar to the one that you found. All right. Okay. So I do have So I have my tracks downloading already, and like I said, they do take some time. So that was why I started them prior to getting on this live. But there's one that's already complete, so I'm going to go ahead and download that one. All right. So now that that particular one is downloading, I am going to go back over here to my CapCut. Okay. So for this particular one, I want to make this, what did I say? I think I said I was making this a 3 hour long one. Yeah, so I'm going to make this one a 3 hour long one. I really like this image. Um, so in CapCut, what I'm going to do is I have my video that I created in Canva. I already have that uploaded. So now I'm going to start uploading my songs, my music. It's all- didn't go over. Let me try again. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. So that's one. And let's see if we have another one that's ready to go. And normally what I do is I will generate a bunch of them at the same time when I know I need multiple songs. So I'll generate them all because they do take some time in here. All right. So we're still waiting. I'm still waiting on these to finish downloading before I can use them. So in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, let's take a look at where else we can get some royalty-free music. So another one that I like to use is going to be Pixabay. And that is also that you get that free. There's no subscription. They do ask, of course, that you give them credit. Whoever generated or whoever created that song, they do ask that you give them credit for it. But you can use it for free. All right, so let's pull over Pixabay. So while we're waiting on that music to download, let's talk about Pixabay. So what I like about Pixabay is, or Pixabay, I don't know, Pixabay, um, is sometimes I like to put thunderstorms or rain in some of my videos. And again, I don't know if you guys can hear this. Somebody can put a chat in or put a one in the chat for me if you can hear this. But how cool is that? I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's a thunderstorm. So I can download this and I can add this on top of my video or on top of the music that I already have playing. So then it sounds like you can hear the music, of course, the ambient music playing in the background, and it sounds like a thunderstorm outside. So let's let me show you how that looks. All right. So I already downloaded I created another image prior to this live because I knew I only had an hour, so I didn't want to spend most of it waiting on stuff to generate. Um, so I generated an image of a car, and it's driving. It looks like the car is driving, um, like down by the ocean or past the water at night. So let me go ahead and upload that. We go. Let's upload that. Again. There we go. And I used Leonardo. I noticed today that Leonardo is now putting their watermark on their their images or their videos that they create. Because you can use Leonardo to create animation, but they're now putting, as you can see, if you don't have a subscription, a paid subscription, they are now putting their watermark on those. So anytime you are using anything, any of these sites, you need to make sure that you're checking their use policy, especially if you're using it for free. So of course you can see that they have definitely started putting their watermark on that, and that is of course their right to do. Um, but I just want to show you how this works. So it actually looks like the car is going backwards, but that's okay. I'm gonna put it on repeat, and I'm over in Canva. Um, let's see what it does. So it's given like it's kind of backing up, which is okay. I just want to show you how this works. So let's say, first of all, let's stretch this out. Okay, so let's say I want it to rain. I want to add some rain to this. So in Canva, I'm going to go over to elements. I'm going to just type in rain. I am going to select videos and I'm going to see if I can find like just rain, just some pouring rain. Let's see this one. And this, you'll need a pro account with Canva for some of these, but let's see. All right. So I'm going to set this video as the background. And then what I'm going to take and do with this is I'm going to decrease the transparency. Uh, let's decrease it. Let's see what 50 looks like. All right. So pretty cool, huh? All right. So then I can I'm going to take that sound that was on Pixabay. I'm going to download that. All right. So I'm going to download that. I'm going to copy that because if I want to download it and use it, of course, I have to paste that in my post to give them the credit for that. Um, Once I've done that, I've got it downloaded. I'm going to bring it over into this video. So, uploads. All right. So that's finished uploading. Bring this here. And it's 10 minutes long. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's duplicate. I might need to hardwire this. It's a minute. Mm, should be about 2 minutes. All right, so that's 2 minutes. Go ahead and bring our cursor bar back. All right. So I'm going to add that. Didn't quite make it. All right. So I've added my thunderstorm. Now what I can do is I can add music to this as well. So because this is only 2 minutes long, I don't want to use my Moobert, any of my Mooberts for 2 minutes. So another site we're going to talk about is called Suno. Now, Suno is another royalty site that you can use to generate music off of. One of the downfalls to using Suno though, and they do have a free subscription that you, I believe it's 50 credits a month. Um, one of the things or the downfalls with Suno for me is Suno only allows or it will only generate up to 4 minutes, and it's kind of a hit or miss. So you may want 4 minutes, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get 4 minutes. So you can see some of the music that I've generated. This one was 4 minutes. This one was 2 minutes and 34 seconds. This one here was 4 minutes. This one here was 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So it varies with Suno, and there's really not a way that you can predict how many minutes you're going to get. So if you're trying to do a long video, Suno's really not the site to use, in my opinion, only because, like I said, it only does up to 4 minutes at a time, and it's a hit or miss on what you're going to get. On top of that, when you're creating this music or when you're using this music um, to put with your faceless channel, with your frame TV art channel or your lo-fi channel, you want like a mixture of songs. You don't want the same song playing on loop over and over again. Now, Suno is good for like short videos. So if you want to upload some shorts, you can use Suno for that. Or, and like I said, this particular one that I'm showing you tonight with the car and the animation, you can use Suno for that because this is only 2 minutes long. So I don't need anything longer than 2 minutes. So I am going to say, first of all, once I logged into Suno, I selected create. I do have a paid subscription to Suno. So you can see that I do have, for the month remaining, I have 1,305 credits left. If you are using the free subscription, you are only going to get 50 credits a month. Um, you can always, of course, upgrade. And I will say this, when you upgrade, so let's look at the subscriptions. You can buy more credits. So let's look and see the plans. Let's look at the plans. So of course, like I said, the basic plan is $0 a month, 50 credits, renew daily for 10 songs. Not, and I'm sorry, I said 50 a month. It's 50 a day. Sorry. Non-commercial terms. So, of course, you cannot use it to get monetized. You can't not use this music if your channel is monetized or you want to get monetized. Um, the Pro plan, which is what I have, it's $10 a month, and you get 2,500 credits, and they renew every month. So let me say this: 2,500 credits is a lot of credits. And if you don't use them, you lose them. So at the end of your month, if you have not used all of your credits, they do not roll over. That for me is like, the first month I didn't realize that, and I don't even know how many credits I actually gave back. So you want to make sure that, of course, if you're subscribing, it's only $10 a month, but that can add up quickly. So if you're subscribing, make sure you're using a good portion, if not all of those credits. And again, that's 500 songs that you're going to get. You also get general commercial terms. You get optional credit top-ups. You get priority generation queue, and you get 10 running jobs at once, which is pretty cool. With the Premier plan, which is $30 a month, you get 10,000 credits that renew monthly. That's 2,000 songs. That's a lot of songs. You get general commercial terms, optional credit top ups, priority generation queue, and 10 running jobs at once. Now, um, 2,000 songs is a lot. I mean, and especially with them being only up to 4 minutes long, you can sit here and push that generate button all day long. Um, and that's a lot to me. But it just depends on what your needs are and what your plans are. All right. So we're gonna go to create, and we're going to let's say lo-fi, rain, um, smooth, ambient. We're gonna say ambient, um, drive music. We're just gonna make it simple. Let's see what it generates for us. Thank y'all for joining. All right. So, and of course, it gives two songs at a time. And again, you just don't know. So the first one it generated at 4 seconds. So it gave me a refund because it has to, of course, be longer than that. So it refunded, and that happens quite often. So let's try this second one. And they gave me a title, Raindrop Roads. So again, don't know if you guys can hear this music. Hopefully you can. If you can, if somebody can put a one in the chat for me or say yes, we can hear it. So that's the song that it generated. And I won't know exactly how long it is until it stops generating. It hasn't completed its generation yet. But then once it does, I'll see how long it is. Um, Hopefully, it's at least 2 minutes. If it's 2 minutes, of course, I can use it. If it's less than 2 minutes, then I would have to generate again or find something else. So, another thing, let's say this one here is only 2 minutes and 25 seconds, and I need it to be longer. I can extend, but again, the longest or the longest time you're going to get is 4 minutes. So if I want to extend, I could just tap on the song that I want to extend, just select extend. It's going to, of course, it's going to give me the same prompt that I used. I can, of course, use the same title, and it's going to say extend from. So I want it to extend from the end of the song so that it merges together. It doesn't just end, it actually, the two will merge together and they will sound like one complete song. And then I could just extend it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and download this one because it's at least 2 minutes and that's what I need. So I'm going to download as an MP3 audio. All right, then I'm going to go back to Canva, and I am going to bring that song over. I'm going to add that to my video. Okay, so now I have, of course, my physical video or my visual video. I have my thunder and lightning, my rain, and then I have my ambient music playing. So let's see. Okay, there's my rain. Content. And people enjoy listening to this. It's just nice, relaxing. You can just turn this on to your TV and listen to this while you're just relaxing, got the fireplace going, you're cooking, studying, sleeping, whatever. People love to, I mean, a lot of people say that the rain or thunderstorms is really good sleeping music. They love to sleep to it, the sound of thunderstorms. So this is a good way for you to create faceless content. This is really good faceless content. I can take this and I can upload this to my YouTube channel. Um, and people will view this, people will watch this, people will enjoy this. Okay. All right. So let's take a look and see how our downloads are doing on Moobert. Let's see. All right. So we are still waiting. I actually have some that I can actually use. Let's use these that I already downloaded. Two, three, four. And keep in mind that Moobert will allow you to generate up to 25 minutes at a time. Um, so make sure you count or keep track of how many you've generated so that when it comes time to put your video together, you have enough tracks. So I am going to bring these that I just downloaded. I'm going to go ahead and bring these over. They're still downloading. Okay, there we go. I'm going to bring those over. Yeah, tomorrow I'm definitely going to hardwire because y'all, I don't know, this lagging is crazy. Okay. So I brought some of the music over. So in order for me to put all of this together, the first thing I'm going to do is the first thing I do is add my music because then that kind of tells me about how much time that I have or how much time I still need. So I'll just select add, select add. Oops, sorry, forgot to move the cursor. Select add and select add. Okay. So the tracks that I have already available, I have them already added. So now I need to add my visual part. So I'm going to add, and again, I created this in for 25 minutes in Canva. So I know that, let's see. So I'm going to add it again, and I'm going to add it all the way out with the music so that it matches up with the music where the music ends. Mm, Should be a little closer. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. So far I have 2 hours worth. Okay, and I did want to make this 3 hours. So let me check, go back to my Moobert, and we're going to check and see where that is at. Okay, so again, it's still generating. Like I said, it's definitely best to start as generating as early as possible, because you just never know how long it's going to take for it to generate. So this one is done. So we're going to go ahead and we'll download that, and we will add that one. And then we just need one more to finish, and we can complete this video. Let's over a little closer. Okay, so we'll add that one. Again, we'll add video again. And then that brings us to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm sorry, 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes. So we just need one more. Let's see what we have with Moobert. We're still waiting. All right. So while we're waiting, let's see how this plays. Hopefully you guys can hear this music. Okay. So hopefully you guys could hear that music. If you can hear that music, if you can hear the music, someone let me know in the chat if you don't mind. And that's what it sounds like, and that's what it looks like. Now, if we would have added or made this image, added animation to this image, then it would, of course, be moving around or doing whatever it is we created it to the animation to do. But because we didn't, of course, it's just a still image. But someone, people will view this, put it up on their TV. They can put it up on their TV. Of course, they can hear the sound that's going with it. So it's just real relaxing. So we are waiting on one more. While we're waiting on that, let's go back to our video of our car. Okay. So with this one, of course, we've got the rain, we've got the car just driving along, lake shore, whatever. And then we have some music in the background. You can hear the thunder. You can hear the thunder. If we want it, you can see, of course, you can see the sky looks like it's moving because it's animated. So it's pretty cool. And again, this is faceless content that you can create. I created this for free. And then I can post this on my faceless YouTube channel. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to download that. Oh, we need a title. Let's see. What do we want to? Let's see. Let's see. Nightly drive in the rain. Let's just throw something out there. We are going to download it. We want to download it as an MP4. And we'll go ahead and download that. All right. So we'll let that finish downloading and we'll go back check our Moobert. All right. So we just needed one more. Got one. So we're going to go ahead and download that one that we still are missing and we can complete this. All right. And it's still downloading. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting on it to download. Once that is complete, I'm going to bring it over to CapCut and we'll be able to complete this video. All right, there it is. Let's go ahead and add. We'll add that. We'll add the rest of our video. So now we have our music or our sound added. We have our video as well added. So now we want to make sure that we put it all together and make this one. So in order to do that, you're going to right click right down here where the image is or where the video is. You're going to select create compound clip. Um, I didn't, okay, let's go ahead and just select it all. So we're going to scroll over here to the end and I'm going to click on my mouse. Oops. And I'm going to highlight it all, run it all the way back. Hold on. It's giving me some problems. Okay, try it again. There we go. Okay, right click, create compound clip, and it's going to merge your sound and your video all into one. Mom, thanks for joining. All right, so now we have, it's still working, but now we have it all in one. Um, and we can upload this and it is ready. Once we upload it, it's ready to go. It's ready to be uploaded to our YouTube channel. So I'm not going to start uploading it now because it's going to take a while because it's a pretty large file and it's going to take, it takes a long time. So I'll do that later. Now, let's talk about let's talk more about Moobert, Suno, and Pixabay. Okay. So again, these are all sites that you can get royalty-free music on and use. So you can use these for again, and make sure you're always. No, let me go to it. Make sure you're always reading the use their use policies for each site that you're using to make sure you're understanding what the ways that you can actually use their um, their resources. So Pixabay is royalty free. They only ask that you give them the credit on whatever it is you're posting their music or their images on. Um, so that's a good thing with them. They do also ask you for donations to the creators. But again, this is free, it's royalty free, so you can use that. Suno, again, is royalty free as well. However, you only get 50 credits a day, which that's quite a bit. I mean, depending on, how much music you plan on creating in a day. But again, the downside to Suno is you're only going to get up to 4 minutes at a time with the music, and you're only going to get the one soundtrack per as you generate. So this is used. I would use this. I do use this more for shorts. Like meditation, just 5 to 7 minute breathe and relaxation Zen type videos. I do use Suno for that. I would not suggest using Suno to create long-term videos because you will be creating with Suno for a month and 3 days trying to get enough music through Suno. Moobert is the main one that I use. And again, they do have a free subscription. However, the free subscription you cannot use if you plan on being monetized or if your channel is already monetized, you cannot use their free subscription. You can, on the other hand, use their pro subscription. Um, to be monetized, and it is $39 a month. Now, here's another cool thing about Moobert. For an additional $5 a month, you can do endless stream. So, endless streaming, if you're doing a lo-fi channel, okay? So let's go to YouTube. And we're going to get into lo-fi channels tomorrow. So if you come back tomorrow, you'll be able to see how to create a lo-fi channel content, and then we'll work on that tomorrow. But let's see. So this here is is my endless stream right here. This is my lo-fi channel, and this here is an endless. This is what I'm using as an endless stream. So this streams 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I try not to turn it off. Sometimes, of course, stuff happens and it shuts off or whatever. Um, but for the most part, this plays 24/7. That is what an endless stream is. So let's go back to Moobert because the cool thing about Moobert is they have for, I believe it's $5 a month, unlimited streaming or endless streaming. You can try it now for free. So once you go in there, and if you have the free account with Moobert, you can use the endless stream for now for free, but you don't have access to all of the live streams. You'll only have access to like a couple of them. I think like maybe 3 or 4 live streams per section. So what you can do is you can use these endless streams. You can copy those URLs, put them in on a streaming site like OBS, and you can live stream that music. It will just play consistently. You don't have to use your videos that you're creating to live stream. To live stream. You can actually use Moobert's in the stream. So that is pretty cool because you could run your channel live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Um, and there is a creator by the name of very popular. You guys may have heard of her, Lo-Fi Girl, and I don't know if it's a she or he because again, it's faceless content. But Lo-Fi Girl is extremely popular. Um, let's see, there she is. Let's see, Lo-Fi Girl. And we'll talk more about the Lo-Fi channel starting tomorrow, but since I had a few minutes left on this live, so I just kind of wanted to give you a glimpse. So this is the latest from Lo-Fi Girl. Um, and I like her stuff, and their stuff is animated, so it's pretty cool. Um, so as you can see, she's streaming live, and they're streaming live, and they have multiple live streaming at one time. Um, So this one is streaming live. This is a live. She's live, and it's animated. Um, this one, of course, is Lo-Fi Girl animated, and it's streaming live. Lo-Fi streaming live. So you can stream multiple stations or at a time. Here's another one, Neo Soul. They stream live 24/7. Pretty cool. Um, Again, Lo-Fi Girl streaming live. But again, we're going to get more into creating lo-fi content starting tomorrow. Um, so if you come back tomorrow, you can learn how to create some lo-fi um, content and set up a lo-fi channel if that's what you want to do. For those of you who have not yet set up your YouTube channel, at the end of this week, I am going to be showing you how to set your YouTube channel up. Also, so if you haven't set up your channel yet, go ahead, and be thinking about names that you want your channels to be. Um, and also, these videos will be on replay on my YouTube channel, which is Created for Purpose. That's created with a K, the number four, and then purpose. And you can rewatch these videos. So make sure that you're rewatching these videos and creating that content. Start building that content now. Start creating that frame TV art now over the next few days. Because when we get to the final day or the final 2 days, um, and we're ready to build your channel and set up your YouTube channel, you want to have a lot of content. You want to already have content that you can just set your channel up and boom, start uploading right then and there. So again, if you don't already have a name for your YouTube channel, you don't already have it set up, I'm going to be walking you through setting up. So today is day 2. So we still have 5 more days left. So tomorrow and Sunday we'll be doing lo-fi. We'll be creating lo-fi content. We'll be creating content for your lo-fi channel. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we'll be setting up your YouTube channel and uploading the content that you've created. So make sure you're rewatching these videos or these lives, and then you're going in and using them to create content. Get that content created so that when you get your channel set up, you're ready to just start uploading and ready to go. And especially if we have time, if you plan on doing some live streaming, if I do have time, or if I need to add another day for live streaming, I will also do that to show you how to live stream 24/7 and what you need for that. All right, so that is my time. It is 8 o'clock. Um, Thank you for joining. Hopefully, you learned something that you can take with you. Feel free to go ahead and follow me on all my social media handles. That's Created for Purpose, created with a K, the number four, purpose. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, of course, I'm on Facebook, and I am on YouTube. So go ahead and follow those, stay up so you can stay up to date when I'm going live. I'll be posting, of course, another video tomorrow about going live and the time that I'll be going live. I don't know the time exact yet, um, but I will be posting a video tomorrow in regards to that. So thank you for joining. Appreciate it. And have a good evening.